Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make a pattern for a pocket, and then I'm going to show you how to sew it in. So to get started, you're simply going to want to trace around your chosen pattern. So for this I'm going with a skirt block. So I drew out the top half of the skirt block just because this is a demonstration. So once you've got your pattern pieces drawn out, it's time to decide where your pocket is going to be. And this is all up to you and your design. But I simply measured down from the waist and chose my starting point. So then, using my hand as a guide, I chose how wide my pocket was going to be. But by using my hand then, I have a better idea of how wide it needs to be to fit my hand in. So then I just marked in the end point. So using the same measurements then, you're going to mark in these points on the back pattern. So now you need to draw in the shape of your pocket. I simply done this free-handed, and then I went in with my curved ruler just to kind of shape it out and make sure everything was straight. But you can just go ahead and use a ruler. Once your pocket is done, you're going to want to trace it out onto a new sheet. So once it's traced out, you're going to go ahead and add 1 centimetre seam allowance to the whole pocket. I didn't film this part, but I simply added 1 centimetre seam allowance to the skirt pattern, and then I cut the pieces out. Then taking some calico, I cut out the pieces for my skirt and my pockets. So now I have a front and a back piece, and I have 2 pocket pieces, and this is just for the demonstration. But if you were doing a full pattern, you'd have all your pieces for your skirt, and you'd have 4 pocket pieces, so 2 pieces for each pocket. So to get started, simply lay one of your pocket pieces onto the front of your pattern piece at the side seam, and just make sure the notches match up. So now you're going to go ahead and sew the 2 together using 1 centimetre seam allowance. And then you're going to repeat these steps for the back piece. So now place both pieces flat on the table and just open out your pockets like I've done here. And then you're going to place the back and the front skirt pieces together. So now we need to sew the skirt side seams together. So from the waist, I'm going to sew down using 1 centimetre seam allowance to meet the stitches at the top of the pocket. Then I'm going to back tack and remove the piece from the machine. So then from the hem of the skirt, I'm going to sew up 1 centimetre seam allowance to the stitches at the bottom of the pocket, and then remove the pieces from the machine. You don't want to sew any further because you'll simply just sew the pocket shut. So now you'll have a clean opening on the side seams, and this is the pocket opening. But now we need to sew the pocket bag pieces together. So simply sew 1 centimetre seam allowance from the top of the pocket right round to the bottom of the pocket, but don't go any further than that, because if you sew along the side seam again, you're going to close the pocket shut. So now simply iron out your seams and that's you finished. So now you should have a fully functioning pocket. Again, there was different ways that you could do this pocket, but I find personally this one to be the quickest. But you could also do a French seam on the pocket bag, and this will make sure that you've no raw seams. And that is it. So I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button as it really helps support my channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more pattern and sewing tutorial videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!